Good afternoon, NWS Revolution / Deadly Renegade Society members and viewers. This is your play-by-play commentator, Joe Golly. Mr. Lambert. And this is your color commentator, Dan Lambert. And today, me and Joe Golly are going to give you our late NWS Revolution Impact after RevolutionMania 7 review. Take it. That's better. Now, I do apologize for the technical difficulties. It's probably Barack Obama trying to mess around with this, with our screen. Anyway, the Revolution Impact at the RevolutionMania 7 was once again hailing from the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. The commentators for the show were me, Joe Golly, Dan Lambert, and Michael, and the NWS head of talent relations and Hall of Famer Michael Cole. So as me and Dan Lambert broke down the match card and welcomed the fans to the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. And we went back to commentary as we introduced the new. But before we went to the commentary table to join Michael Cole, we introduced you to the new NWS Universal Champion, being Johnny Da Vinci, and the new NWS World Heavyweight Champion, Gerry. As Johnny Da Vinci came out to tremendous cheers from the Texas crowd, then Gerry, the new World Heavyweight Champion, also came out to tremendous cheers from the Texas crowd as they chanted, Johnny Da Vinci, Gerry, Johnny Da Vinci, Gerry. An emotional Johnny Da Vinci gets on the mic and thanks the fans. Sends once again saying, and Johnny Da Vinci says what he said in his promo. He did everything he said he was going to do and win the Universal Champion and defeat Cody Mercer respectfully. Johnny Da Vinci then thanked the fans for believing in him, said what the Universal Championship means to him, and he's going to defend it every night on Revolution Impact. And he plans on, and then he says, no disrespect to General Gerry, but he plans on winning the World Heavyweight Champion sometime down the road before 2023 ends. And then General Gerry, and he congratulates General Gerry, shakes his hand and embraces him. General Gerry gets on a mic and congratulates Johnny Da Vinci. General Gerry thanks the fans for believing him. He said he is a 4-time World Heavyweight Champion. He did everything he said he was going to do. He said he was going to win the 2023 Revolution Rumble, and he did just that. General Gerry then says he was going to defeat General Manager Cody Mercer for the World Heavyweight title, and he did just that in a very respectful main event match. And he also plans on defending his World Heavyweight title on a daily basis. But tonight, he's got important business to take care of. General Gerry then says he is issuing an open challenge to face anybody for his World Heavyweight title next week on Revolution Impact. And General Gerry says he would love to get into the ring with the NWS Universal Champion, Johnny Da Vinci, and this big one, Universal title versus World Heavyweight title. Just a match in the ratings. Whoever would win that match sometime down the road becomes the official, undisputed NWS World Heavyweight Champion. And then Johnny Da Vinci says, may the best men win as they go backstage. The first match was for the NWS Tag Team titles. Robert, Jacob, and McGowan defended NWS Tag Team titles against Gallus, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang. Take it away, Dan. But anyway, that was a good promo from the new NWS Universal Champion Johnny Da Vinci and the new World Heavyweight Champion General Gerry. Oh, yes, indeed, it was Joe Golly. I really enjoyed the promo from the new Universal Champion Johnny Da Vinci and the new World Heavyweight Champion General J. And sometime we are going to see them wrestle in a title versus title match. I guarantee you that will be history in the making. That will be one for the books. The first, congratulations to Johnny Da Vinci on becoming the new Universal Champion. You deserve it, and congratulations on General John becoming the four-time NWS World Heavyweight Champion. You definitely deserve it. And I was very respectful of both General Johnny and Johnny Da Vinci to dedicate their match to the late, great Cody Mercer. And I know that if Cody Mercer was still alive today, he would be very proud of Johnny Da Vinci and General Gerry, and he would give him his utmost respect. The first match was for the NWS Tag Team titles as Robin Jacob McGowan took on Gallus, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang. This was a good back and forth match. Lots of good technical wrestling. The moves between both tag teams, good signature moves as well. Well, lots of body slams and scoop slams in this match. Lots of double power bombs in this match as well. Well, Rob McGowan delivered 16 suplexes to both Mark Coffey and Wolfgang as Jacob McGowan delivered a Southampton's plunge and a devastating swanton bomb. What the pin of Gallus kicked out. Mark Coffey and Wolfgang then took down the McGowans and slammed their head and out for turnbuckles, gave them chops to the chest, and we're about to finish them off of the finisher, but the McGowans then double headbutted then Mark Coffey and Wolfgang, gave them several punches and an elbow drop and an uppercut as Rob McGowan F5'd both Mark Coffey and Wolfgang, and Jacob McGowan delivered another Southampton's plunge and a swanton bomb, and then the McGowans finished off Gallus with the 3D and pinned them 1-2-3. Winner of the match and still NWS Tag Team Champions, the McGowans, via pinfall with 3D as this match lasted 12 minutes and 15 seconds. I gotta say, the McGowans are doing wonders with those tag team titles. They are just defending them on a weekly basis, and so far they have been unstoppable. Who is going to be the next tag team to take the tag team titles off of Robin Jacob McGowan? And then it was match number 2. The 2023 Money in the Bank winner, Michael Scarsminer, taking on WWE's Austin Theory. Take it away, Joe Gowley. Thank you, Dan Lambert. This was the second match as the returning Michael Scarsminer, who is the winner of the 2023 Money in the Bank. This took on WWE's Austin Theory. This was a good back and forth match as Michael Scarsminer wasted no time beating down Austin Theory as he chopped him in the chest, gave him several uppercuts, a body avalanche, a scoop slam and body slam, a DDT, a spine buster, as Michael Scarsminer locked Austin Theory in the sharpshooter, but Austin Theory did not submit as he indeed ended up fighting off Michael Scarsminer, waked him in the eye, guys, and slapped him a couple times, gave him chops to the chest, including a tilt-a-whoa. Michael Scars Minor then speared down Austin Theory and gave him a jackhammer, but then Austin Theory turned the tables on Michael Scars Minor. And hit him with an RP1 cross-leg fisherman suplex onto a knee, a backbreaker, a standing moonsault, an atexia, and dropped the A-Town on him. What to pin him, but Michael Scars Minor got a shoulder up as he just tossed Austin Theory in the ring like a rag doll, and it just started beating the holy hell out of him. He even gave him a double arm DDT and a gut wrench powerbomb, and then a razor's edge and a clothesline from hell, and then Michael Scars Minor delivered a big boot to Austin Theory in the middle of the ring and then finished him off with the Scars Bomb as he pinned him 1-2-3. Winner of the match, Michael Scars Minor via pinfall with Scars Bomb as this match lasted 14 minutes. Wow, what a great match. And then Michael Scars Minor got on the mic and says, "It's been a long time since you've seen the Scars one." And he just wants to let the fans know he's been busy competing in other events and wrestling all over the world, going from state to state in the United States of America, going from country to country. He decided for RevolutionMania 7 to make his return. Now, Michael Scars Minor got in the mic and decided he's going to send a warning to the new NWS Universal Champion, Vinci, and the new NWS World Heavyweight Champion, Gerry. Many of the fans have been asking, who is he going to cash in on? Michael Scars Minor said, like he said at RevolutionMania 7, that is for him to know and the fans to find out. There's a good chance that Michael Scars Minor might just cash in on both the Universal Champion, Vinci, and the World Heavyweight Champion, Gerry, because in his contract it states that the new money 2023 Money in the Bank winner can cash in on any world champion he sees fit. Hell, it even states that he can cash in on both the Universal Champion and World Heavyweight Champion. Michael Scars Minor then tells Vinci and General Gerry to keep their eyes open because you never know when and you never know where, but he will indeed cash in on the both of them and become the undisputed NWS DRS World Heavyweight Champion. Wow. Strong statement from Michael Scars Minor. And then, as Michael Scars Minor was headed backstage, the 44th President of the United States and the General Manager of Deadly Renegades Society, Barack Obama and the Deadly Renegades want to talk to him. They want to make him an offer he can't refuse. So then Laura is backstage and they always congratulate Michael Scars Minor and they offer him a spot in the Deadly Renegade Society. But it doesn't have to be right away. Michael Scars Minor says he will prove himself and he will make his decision next week on Revolution Impact. Wow. So what's going to happen? Will Michael Scars Minor stay in the NWS Revolution or will he join the Deadly Renegade Society? I really hope he stays in the NWS Revolution because Michael Scars Minor, the Deadly Renegade Society will take advantage of you and they will use you just like that. Don't join the Deadly Renegade Society. Stay in the NWS Revolution, brother Scars. The next match was the Fox taking on NXT's Carmelo Hayes. Take it away, Dan Lambert. Thank you, Joe Gowdy, and I agree with you. Michael Scars Minor, stay in the NWS Revolution. Don't join the Deadly Renegade Society. The fans would hate that. Anyway, The next match was the Fox taking on NXT's Carmelo Hayes. This was indeed a good back and forth match as the Fox wasted no time by taking down Carmelo Hayes. He gave him a baseball slide and a Mission Oka driver and an uppercut and a lariat and a, and and a, and a knee to the gut and a gut punch power bomb and then a spinning heel kick and an X Factor. But then Carmelo Hayes then hits the Fox with a couple of punches and hits him with a Fedora frog splash and delivers the nothing but yet goes to pin him, but somehow, someway, the Fox has his paw on the rope as he scratches Carmelo Hayes in the face, beats the holy hell out of him, hits him with loads of signature movers, was such as a tilt-a-whale, a Frankensteiner, a face bust, and a face breaker. Carmelo Hayes tries to deliver as this match has 5 more minutes with wrestling move after wrestling move, submission after submission. Carmelo Hayes attempts another nothing but yet. But the new NXT champ, but it's not enough as the Fox drops the NXT champion with with a DDT, and then he drops the NXT champion Carmelo Hayes with the Doomsday device and pins him 1, 2, 3, winning the Fox via pinfall with Doomsday device. As this match lasted 10 minutes and 18 seconds. Pretty interesting. And then we got a backstage segment with the new 50% owner of the NWS Revolution, future Cody Mercer, and Scott Kisegeo, also known as Scotty Barrows, who is once again the owner, chairman, CEO of the NWS Revolution, as they went into Michael Scar's minor. And both Scott Kisegeo and future Cody Mercer and general manager Cody Mercer tell Michael Scar's minor not to join the Deadly Renegade Society because they belong in the NWS Revolution, and they know for sure that Barack Obama and the Deadly Renegade Society will use them and take advantage of them. Michael Scar's minor says, without due respect, he hasn't made his decision, but he will make his decision next week on Revolution Impact, and it's going to be a decision that's going to shock the world. But don't worry, you might not really be disappointed. So Michael Scar's minor said Barack Obama made him an offer he can't refuse, and he's not sure if he can turn it down. Then General Manager Cody Mercer and Scott Kisegeo and future Cody Mercer make Michael Scar's minor an offer they can't refuse, and Michael Scar's minor seems to agree, but he doesn't know which side to choose. But next week on Revolution Impact, Michael Scar's minor will officially make his decision in if he's going to remain with the NWS Revolution or if he's going to join forces with the Deadly Renegade Society. Wow, that was a very tempting offer. What decision will Michael Scar's minor make? As General Manager Cody Mercer then gets in the ring and talks about his future, his new plans. Cody Mercer decides he's going to stay as general manager, but he did say he isn't going to indeed officially hang up his wrestling boots because he wants to focus on being a general manager and booking matches for the fans. He congratulated Johnny Da Vinci on becoming the new NWS Universal Champion and is looking forward to seeing Johnny Da Vinci defend his Universal title in the co-main event on a weekly basis on NWS Revolution Impact and every NWS Revolution pay-per-view. He also looks forward to. He also congratulated General Gerry on one of the best matches of his career. He wants General Gerry to defend his new world heavyweight title on a daily basis. Says and he gave him the utmost respect. At the utmost respect, I'm winning and becoming a full-time NWS/DRS World Heavyweight Champion. Now, then Cody Mercer says back to himself. He said he didn't say he is gonna hang up his wrestling boots, but not before he has one final match. And he wants to, but he wants to team up with somebody. He wants to team up with a very special tag team partner he's never teamed up with, and that is his future self, the new 50% owner of the NWS Revolution, future Cody Mercer. So future Cody Mercer comes out and says he would be honored. He goes, what better way to go out and then team up with him. And future Cody Mercer says he will do everything in his power to help Scott Kisageo won the NWS Revolution, and he will not put up with any bullshit from the deadly renegade society. And then out comes the 44th president of the United States, Barack Obama, and the owner and chairman and CEO of the deadly renegades law. Barack Obama says future Cody Mercer put on one hell of a steel cage street fight match. They did everything in their power to win, but it was future Cody Mercer who came up victorious by hitting him with his finisher and being the first person to exit the cage. Now, future Cody Mercer says, why did he pin him? Future Cody Mercer gets on the mic and says he didn't have to. All he needed to do is beat the living hell out of Barack Obama and teach him a lesson he would never forget. And if Barack Obama tries any more chaos, he will make his life a living hell. But the reason why is because he didn't need to pin Barack Obama and he didn't need to make him submit. All he just needed to do is beat him with an inch of his life and exit the steel cage, and he did just that. But now he's going to be focused on helping Scott Kisageo, aka Scotty Badbones, won the NWS Revolution as owner, chairman, and CEO. And then Lord got on the mic and says, Scott Kisageo did indeed give him his all. And he was victorious. However, Lewis says since General Manager Cody Mercer wants to have one final match and team of future Cody Mercer, how about the two Mercers says who are standing in the ring team up in a handicap match against none other than him. Lord then challenges present General Manager Cody Mercer and future Cody Mercer to a 2-on-1 handicap match. And Lord says if they beat him in the main event, he will allow them to bring back his twin brother, Lieutenant Commander Data, from Star Trek The Next Generation and Season 3 of Star Trek Picard. But both the Mercers have to defeat him either by pinfall but it's not going to be by pinfall of submission. He challenges them to a last man standing match. So General Manager Cody Mercer gets on the mic and says he accepts, and he's going to end his in-ring career by defeating Laura once and for all. Future Cody Mercer agrees, so they say they will see them in the main event, the matches, and Scott Kisageo, aka Scotty Badwoods, comes out and makes the match official. And that was a good promo between present General Manager Cody Mercer, future Cody Mercer, and Laura. As the next match was a 6-man tag team match. The Blackpool Combat Club, Brian Danielson, John Moxley, and Claudio Castagnoli, they being accompanied with 45th President of the United States, Barack Obama, to take on the WWE's New Day. Take it away, Joe Gowley. Okay, who's messing with the screen? Damn you, Barack Obama. Me and Joe Gowdy are trying to do a review here. Take it away, Joe Gowdy. Okay, Barack Obama, enough is enough. Now, let's get to match number 6. It was the Blackpool Combat Club, which consists of Brian Danielson, John Moxley, and Claudio Castelloni, being accompanied by the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama, taking on the New Day. That's right, the New Day. I'm sorry, but I'm fired up because I'm sick and tired of the Deadly Renegade Society playing games while me and Dan Lambert are trying to do a review here. Have you not? Okay, so then, after the Blackpool Combat Club came out came the New Day, which consists of Kofi Kingston, then Xavier Woods, and Big E. So that out came 3 members of the New Day as the trumpets as this match got underway, and the New Day wasted no time taking down the newest members of the Deadly Renegade Society, the Blackpool Combat Club, as they beat the holy hell out of the Blackpool Combat Club as Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston hit them with the up, down, down, and the Dave, which is a diving double footstep and pendulum backbreaker combination and a backbreaker hold double footstep, and then Xavier Woods and Big E hit dropped the midnight hour morning woods and up, down, down, as they went to pin members of the Blackpool Combat Club, but they kicked out at 2.5 somehow, some way. Wait, and then Kofi Kingston and Big E dropped them with the up, down, down, the midnight hour, the afternoon delight, and went to pin, but somehow, some way, the Blackpool Combat Club got a shoulder up and fought off the New Day as they low blowed them and gave them several punches. Brian Danielson then hit the New Day with his signature moves, and then John Moxley hit them with his signature moves, and Claudio Castagnoli hit them with his signature moves, and just decided to beat them down, gave him several punches. John Moxley, he then waked all 3 members of the New Day in the eyes as he then hit them with a money clip, suicide dive, bow and arrow, Fujiwara armbar, diving elbow drop, pendulum lariat, running bulldog, superplex, twisted snap elbows drop, standing release suplex, a pile driver, a cut at a hook and ladder, and a one hitter at the Box City, and then locked him in a Wego stretch, and then a minute and hit him with the midnight special Wego knee, and delivered a Dirty Deeds Death Rider paradigm shift, as Brian Daniels said that then locked them in the label lock, but members of the New Day refused to submit, as he then gave him a high knee. He then gave him a high knee and another high knee, and they locked him in the yes lock, like all three members of the New Day in the Yes Suck, but they did not submit as they tried to get the strength back. But then he hit a guillotine choke on them, a knee plus a counter and a heel hook as he tagged, and then Claudio Castiglione, the artist formerly known as Cesaro, then got in the ring and stomped on all three members of the New Day and hit him with his signature moves such as Claudio Castagnoli delivered a Cesaro swing to all three members of the New Day and a delayed vertical suplex and multiple European uppercut variations and a Ricola-plex, a suicide dive, a Quadio Quake, a UBS neckbreaker, a Swiss 19, bridging faraway slam, German suplex, double underhook powerbomb, and a neutralizer as they delivered a triple powerbomb to all three members of the New Day and pinned them 1, 2, 3. Winner of the match, the Blackpool Combat Club via pinfall with triple powerbomb as this match lasted 17 minutes and 16 seconds. Wow, good match. And then it was the co-main event as Johnny Da Vinci defended his newly won NWS Universal Championship against WWE's The Miz and John Cena, who is a proud member of the Deadly Renegade Society. Take it away, Dan Lemon. Thank you, Joe Gowley. This was indeed the co-main event, as out came The Miz to tremendous boos from the Texas crowd, and then out came John Cena, being accompanied by Barack Obama, to huge boos and Cena sucks chants from the crowd, and a giant Vinci came with the huge cheers from the Texas crowd as he was accompanied by Vinny Joe. So this match got underway, and Giant Da Vinci wasted no time beating the holy hell out of Miz and John Cena as he gave them double clotheslines, a body stab, a scoop stab, a fisherman's suplex, a fireman's carry, and then the Miz and then John Cena low blows Johnny Da Vinci, allowing the Miz just to stop Johnny Da Vinci down. The Miz is wasting no time beating the holy hell out of Johnny Da Vinci as he hits him with a sit-out shoulder jawbreaker, an awesome clothesline, half Nelson leg sweeper face buster, inverted face lock backbreaker, big boot, bulldog into a turnbuckle corner, a knee kick, a diving double axe handle, a discus punch, a snap DDT, inverted snap DDT, sit-up powerbomb, flapjack, Russian leg sweep, arm stunner, leg stunner, springboard, leg drop, snapman driver, eat the feet, face punch, left arm clothesline, kitchen sink side effect, and then locked him in the figure for a leg lock, but Johnny Da Vinci refused to submit. They delivered a Vincent of Oz reality check and skull crushing the finale. Went to pin Johnny Da Vinci, but Johnny Da Vinci kind of showed up, and then The Miz drops John Cena with a skull crushing finale, but John Cena kicks out. John Cena then beats down both Johnny Da Vinci and The Miz as he hits The Miz and Johnny Da Vinci with his signature moves. As John Cena hits a five knuckle shuffle to both The Miz and Johnny Da Vinci. As he's just bringing the whole, as John Cena hits Johnny Da Vinci to end The Miz with a diving leg drop, bulldog, diving crossbody, half Nelson, five knuckle shuffle, Lou Fest press, wedding leaping sweeping shoulder block, fullback, drop kick, running one-handed bulldog, sit-out hip toss, monkey flip, hurricane rider, elbow flows into to the Miz and delivers and locks the Miz and the STDF, but the Miz comes very close to tapping out. Giant Da Vinci breaks the hold, only to get locked in the STF, but Giant Da Vinci refuses to submit. John Cena delivers the attitude adjustment to the Miz, goes to pin, but Giant Da Vinci breaks the pin, and then John Cena then hits Giant Da Vinci with the attitude adjustment, goes to pin, but he gets his shoulder up. As John Cena gets frustrated, then Giant Da Vinci fires up as he hits a bunch of signature moves to both John Cena and The Miz, slams their head out for turnbuckles, chops him in the chest, locks the both of them in a figure four leg lock and a Kimura lock, but both of them refuse to submit. And then he delivers a tombstone pile driver off the top turnbuckle to both The Miz and John Cena. And then in the end, Johnny Da Vinci, after hitting him with the wrestling move, submission after submission, finishes both The Miz and John Cena off with the death sentence, and he pins him 1, 2, 3, and win, and still NWS Universal Champion Johnny Da Vinci, as this match lasted 19 minutes and 25 seconds. Wow, I gotta say, 2023 is indeed the year of Johnny Da Vinci. He defended his new Universal title in the co-main event at Revolution Impact, just like he said he was. Johnny Da Vinci then gets on the mic and says, and still your NWS Universal Champion, Johnny Da Vinci. Johnny Da Vinci says, who's going to be his next opponent for next week at Revolution Impact? All they need to do is make a video response or give him a call. They know the drill. As Johnny Da Vinci goes backstage, and Johnny Da Vinci gets on the mic and says he hopes that General Manager Cody Mercer and future Cody Mercer beat the holy hell out of Law and bring back Data as he goes to the back. And now it's the main event. As present General Manager Cody Mercer and future Cody Mercer come out to huge cheers from the Texas crowd, and then out comes Law to huge boos as he was accompanied by the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. As this match gets underway, and Law then clotheslines both the Mercers and then stomps on them, delivers a big boot and a clothesline. And then Law then hits him with a DDT and aways his edge, goes to pin the Mercers, but they kick out to them, and then present General Manager Cody Mercer spears down Law, stops him, drops him on those stack of dimes. He covers the neck, opens a can of whoop-ass on him, stomps a mud hole in Law, and walks it dry. Gives them bench presses. Future Cody Mercer does the same exact thing, and then out of nowhere, Law super punches both the Mercers, gets a steel chair, and whacks the both of them very hard on the head, and then takes a sledgehammer and just hits him in the stomach, and then hits him in the face with the sledgehammer, hits present General Manager Cody Mercer in the face with a sledgehammer, and future Cody Mercer busts them wide open as they are laying unconscious as the referee counts to 9. But some way, present General Manager Cody Mercer and future Cody Mercer get up as they deliver a double powerbomb to Law. They slam his head on all 4 turnbuckles, get the candlestick and start whacking Law with it, and then get the single puncane and start beating down on Law with it, hit him with a steel chair wide across his back several times, wide across his leg, get another steel chair and hit Law very hard on the head with a steel chair, knocking him unconscious as the referee counts, but Law gets up at 8. And then President Cody Mercer, the general manager, delivers bench presses to Laura, then delivers a Mercer stunner to Laura, and then delivers a tombstone power driver to Laura and a Mercer footprint. Future Cody Mercer. Then Mercer stunners Laura, tombstone power drives Laura, and then delivers a Mercer footprint as the referee counts, but Laura gets up at 9.5. And then headbutts both the Mercers, and then drops him with his own version of the Stone Cold Stunner, Tombstone Power Driver, and footprint as the referee counts. But somehow, someway, both President Cody Mercer and future Cody Mercer get up at 9.5. Laura then hits them with the steel steps. The referee counts. Both the Mercers get up at 5. Laura does everything in his power to take down President Mercer and future Mercer, but it is not enough, as both the Mercers then slam Laura's head on all 4 turnbuckles, get a table as Mercer stunners Laura for a table. Future Cody Mercer then tombstone power drives Laura for a table, and then both the Mercers get a glass table, put thumbtacks on, and set on fire. And then President Cody Mercer once again, Mercer stunners Laura, tombstone power drives him, Mercer footprints him. Future Cody Mercer stunners Laura, tombstone power drives him as well, Mercer footprints him as well. And then, as they set the flaming glass table on fire, they decide to double powerbomb power drive Laura for a flaming glass table, knocking him out unconscious. As the ref counts to 10, winner of the match, present general manager Cody Mercer and future Cody Mercer. Laura has been defeated. It is over. Laura's reign of terror is over. He no longer has power. So then, the Mercers take an unconscious Laura backstage to allow Scott Casey, the NWS Revolution owner, chairman, and CEO Scott Casey, also known as Scotty Badmans, to do some work on Laura. So to make him data again, so they fixed the Daystrom Android M510 and restore our data's memories back, and clean them up and clean them up, and then they reactivate them and they ask if data, and then the Android then is activated, and he asks if it's data, and data says yes, it's him. It is data, and they want to make sure he's telling the truth, so they hook him up. They give him truth Samuel, and he said, and the Android M510 says, yes, I am once again data, but I am data in a new body, and I am back, and I'm back better than ever. And I'm back better than ever, as Laura has finally been defeated. Data. Scott Casey then says how much of a fan he has been of Laura, and he's glad to have him in the NWS Revolution. President General Manager Cody Mercer introduces himself to Laura and says, "Welcome to the NWS Revolution, Laura." Future Cody Mercer then introduces himself to Laura, and Laura says that I botched. Introduces himself to Data. Laura has been defeated. Yes. Scott Casey, aka Scotty Badmans, introduces himself to Data. President Cody Mercer introduces himself to Data, and future Cody Mercer introduces himself to Data and says, "Welcome to the NWS Revolution, Data. Laura has finally been defeated," and Data says he will not let Laura take over him ever again, and he's going to do everything in his power to help put an end to the deadly renegade society. Cody Mercer then says he's got to go back out to the ring because he wants to thank the fans for believing him. And so Scott Casey then says, "Congratulations, Cody Mercer, on being a general." Cody Mercer says yes, he will remain as general manager, as he's going to go out in the ring. So then, Cody Mercer goes out to the at the that so that Cody Mercer after taking a shower, what what goes out to the ring and gets a huge standing ovation from the fans. President General Manager Cody Mercer says he did what he said he was gonna do, and he says put an end to law once and for all and bring back data. The, Cody Mercer then says he really enjoyed teaming up with his future self. His future self was one hell of a tag team partner, but due to his schedule as general manager, he said he did promise that he was gonna hang up his wrestling boots because he wants to focus on being a general manager. So general manager Cody Mercer then talked about all his accomplishments, and he said he really loved wrestling here in the NWS Revolution. He's been wrestling in the NWS Revolution for almost 9 years, from 2014 until now. And he says 3 years ago he did indeed retire, but the reason he came back is because he missed competing in the ring. He had one final accomplishment to do, and that is win the NWS World Heavyweight title, and he did just that back in September of 2022, and he defended his World Heavyweight title every night on Revolution Impact. 8 years, yes, he achieved his dream. He faced opponent at the phone, and Cody Mercer said he loved being the World Heavyweight Champion. Before, let's see. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. He loved being the World Heavyweight Champion for 8 long months. That is quite a title reign for him, Cody Mercer says. But the time has come for President Cody Mercer to hang up his wrestling boots and announce his in-ring retirement. And then Cody Mercer tells the fans not to be disappointed because if he feels that he needs to, he will wrestle. He will wrestle only if he feels he needs to. But right now, he decided to hang up his wrestling boots once and for all, or for now, because he wants to focus on being a general manager. And President Cody Mercer says yes, he will. He is retiring from in-ring competition, but he will remain as general manager and continue to book match for the fans. He thanked all the fans for believing in him for 8 years and believing in him for 8 months as World Heavyweight Champion. He wants to thank the NWS Revolution owner, chairman, and CEO Scott Kisagale, also known as Scotty Badbones. He wants to thank every member of the Elite Reaches of Darkness and American Mercenaries. He wants to thank Joe Gowley and Dan Knapp and Michael Cole for believing in him. He wants to thank Jack Harvey, Ian Clean, and NKW for believing in him. He wants to thank General Gerry, the World Heavyweight Champion, for believing in him. And he wants to thank Giant Vinci, the Universal Champion, for believing in him. And he wants to thank the late, great Cody Brainerd. And then the fans and the fans say a thank you, Mercer chant. Thank you, Mercer. Thank you, Mercer. Thank you, Mercer. But Cody Mercer says this is not the last you see of Cody Mercer. He will still remain on the NWS Revolution, but as a general manager. And he will not return to in-ring competition unless he sees fit. Because right now, he wants to focus on being a general manager and helping Scott Kisagale and future Cody Mercer win the NWS Revolution and put a stop to the Deadly Renegade Society. Yeah. So starting next week, he will book match after match. And if the Deadly Renegade Society do any damage to the NWS, he will make sure they are punished without a doubt. Now, and he did say that, he says he is glad to see Data back once and for all. But that Cody Mercer has his wrestling boots with him, and he says, thank you. And the show ends with Cody Mercer hanging his wrestling boots in the ring as the fans and he gets a standing ovation from the Texas crowd. The whole entire NWS roster comes out and embraces Cody Mercer. As the show ends with a Thank You Mercer chant. So all I gotta say is congratulations, Cody Mercer. You did everything you did here in the NWS Revolution. You won the title after 8 years of getting screwed over and over, and you proved all the naysayers wrong. You were one of the best NWS World Heavyweight Champions. You proved the naysayers wrong. You made the fans believe in you. But I just want to say thank you for everything you have done, and congratulations on your retirement. And I look forward to seeing you remain as general manager and continue to book matches just as you see fit. Thank you, Cody Mercer. Thank you. And God bless you. I'm looking forward to seeing a promo from you because I know that you have some matches you want to book for next week's Revolution Impact. And I'm looking forward to it. Joe Gowdy. Yes, all I gotta say is thank you, Cody Mercer, for giving us match after match after match. Thank you for proving the haters and naysayers wrong. Thank you for holding a lot of titles. Thank you for being tag team champions in the past, Intercontinental champion, United States champion, hardcore champion. And thank you for being the World Heavyweight Champion. You brought a whole lot of respect and prestige in that World Heavyweight title. And I know that General Gerry is going to continue that. And I'm looking so thank you, Cody Mercer. Thank you. Congratulations on your in-ring retirement. And I look forward to seeing you continue here as general manager to book match after match. I'm looking forward to seeing what other future matches you have on your mind. Whatever future matches you're going to come up with. You are one of the best World Heavyweight Champions, and you are one of the best general managers. And I, Joe Gowdy, am glad you, Cody Mercer, decided to stay on as general manager. You deserve that spot, and congratulations on being the 2053 NWS Hall of Famer. You deserve that. You achieved every accomplishment you said you were going to achieve, and now with you being the permanent general manager and signing your license contract, I look forward to seeing what's the next match you're going to book. Thank you, Mercer. Thank you, Mercer. And God bless you. This is Joe Gowdy signing off. And next Thursday, NWS Head of Talent Relations and Hall of Famer Michael Cole will give you his NWS Revolution Impact reveal. And we will hear from the general manager, Cody Mercer. And we will also hear from Scotty Badmons and Johnny Vinci. And we will hear from the new owner, chairman, and CEO of the Deadly Renegade Society, 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. And we will hear another promo from Data. So what does Barack Obama have planned now that Lloyd is no longer in command? What's Barack Obama going to say? And who are the two co-conspirators that Barack Obama has with him? Who are they? Whoever the two co-conspirators are, I just want to, Scotty Badmon, Psycho Mercer, and future Cody Mercer are going to make your lives a living hell. And the general manager, Cody Mercer, is going to make sure you don't get away with it. So whenever the two co-conspirators reveal themselves, let's just say it's not going to end well for you. Whether you have a no-touch clause or not. And that's all I got to say. And Michael Miner, Scott Miner, please stay with the NWS Revolution. Don't join the Deadly Renegade Society. Anyway, as Dan Lambert, as I said, Michael Cole will give you his NWS Revolution Impact reveal next week here on this channel. Thank you and God bless you. This is Joe Gowdy signing off saying thank you for watching.